Culver City DMV, which is where your mom took her driving test. So she's going to be the best person to help you.
Yeah.
As the driving instructor, I'm going to go through all the skills that the assessor's going to be looking for, make sure that you're like ready.
Yeah.
But then you and mom will drive around and mom will be like, 30 years ago when I took my test, this is what they told me. And she'll give you the insight. So because you're the driver, this is your last, like you're ready for your test. You've driven all around Los Angeles for the last year of your life. You are ready to go. And that's why I get to sit with you and just experience this with you. So let's do it. Okay. When you reverse out of your driving spot, it's really important that you do that work of looking right and left over your shoulder, even though we have this great screen and I bet it's going to beep at us if we need help.
Yeah.
I'm just going to model. I love how you always talk about learning in a regular car so that you, and we see, stop. There you go. See, and that's when we're looking over that right shoulder, we can see in the mirror. Mom would have thought we got a little close. Nice. All right.
In 500 feet, turn left onto La Tijera Boulevard.
Oh, she has such a nice voice. I bet you can pick different voices.
I was about to say, I don't know if I can or not, but
oh, I bet there's a fun.
Now
I never
turn
really
left onto La Tijera Boulevard.
thought of that.
Wow.
But normally, yeah, my mom has like her own navigating thing.
Nice. So remember in my car how I make a big deal about tires under the windshield wiper? In yours, it's just, you see that little black dot?
Yeah.
That's your kind of focus. Just this is the perfect distance. Really good. And when you're on your driving test, your examiners will be looking for your safe distance behind cars. Can you tell that the car ahead of us would lose a point on their driving test?
Definitely, they're way out.
Yeah. And I'm noticing your foot is not on the brake. Like, is that just a Tesla thing?
I mean, yeah, well, when I came up to this spot, I didn't press the brake.
No brake at all?
No.
That's amazing. And then that camera shows you everything on the left side.
Yeah, that's the blind spot, I guess.
Amazing.
But I never actually, like, when I'm driving, I've never looked at that camera when turning. It's not like a instinct.
Good.
Yeah, which I'm like, I don't need it to be.
In 500 feet, turn left to take the Interstate 405 North ramp.
So there's sort of a family discussion about what car you're going to get to drive when you go to school.
I wonder. I have no clue. I'm in the dark for sure.
Okay. But we know that you driving to school will be really helpful for mom because she does a lot of schlepping back and forth.
But yeah, another thing is like driving to school with my mom. I know she that's her biggest complaint all the time is having to drive us to school. But I tell her, like, you literally had kids for a reason. You should have expected that you have to drive your kids to school.
Oh, I think it's a little different because when we went to school, like, I took the bus. And I know you take the bus sometimes too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think part of it is that your mom supported you to get into the most awesome, like, charter school. And it's just a schlep. It's further away from home.
It is. But I, really like going to Pally. So it's not really like, I guess it's worth it.
It absolutely is. I think about that white Tesla that just joined. Was that your intuition too, to like watch for them? Because we could predict that they were going to pull over in front of us?
Yeah. Well, since the lane wasn't merging, I'm not like, when it's merging, obviously I'm like aware of like what's coming behind me. But when it's just like the side-by-side lanes, I just kind of see where they're gonna go.
Yeah. One of the ways to be your best defensive driver in Los Angeles, and I know you talked to me about this yesterday, is like you have to watch out for everybody else.
Yeah.
And be careful that nobody pops into your space.
I think, it's the next exit.
Yeah, so we should make a left lane change. Hopefully the friends will let us over. Check that mirror blind spot. And I love that you made it before the white line. Yeah. Our rule is if we have to cross over a solid white line, we're not allowed to. And when I was your age,
I got my sterile processing technician certification in less than 4 months. Let me show you how. I just headed over
I got it